Transcend Tingles ASMR. It has been a while since I've been on here. As you can see behind me, I have my baby's crib. Here's a little swing of hers. She is taking a little nap downstairs. So I have her baby monitor right here next to me. And I don't really have a plan for this video. I just kind of want to mess around, talk a little bit maybe. As usual, I have a few things around me to tap on. It is downpouring here, absolutely downpouring. The roads are kind of bad. But my husband and daughter and son are rollerblading, so they'll be home soon. They just need to drive extra slow, extra careful, because that stuff is no joke. Does that sound crazy? That stuff is no joke. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know if that sounded any different. One thing that parenting an infant has done is that now I feel like I sing a lot more things, and I feel like when I'm even not with my baby, I have a hard time stopping doing like little just little baby things. Like when I carry her around, I like, you know, you sing a little bit, you sing what you're doing. Like I feel like when she's not around, I'm still like singing what I'm doing, which like I guess is fun, but I'm like, Julie, you need to chill sometimes. You know. But I know no one asked, but things to me have been great. Little baby will be 3 months old tomorrow. 3 months old, 3 months old, 3 months old, 3 months old. Yeah, and that's really exciting. She just went to the doctor's. She weighs a little less than 12 pounds. So she's doing really good. It's almost Halloween. I hope everyone, sorry, that was kind of loud. Hopefully it wasn't too bad, but I hope everyone, even if you don't celebrate Halloween, I hope that you were able to get out and do something in the fall weather wherever you're at. Hopefully the weather is nice. Like I said, absolutely raining here. The Halloween is not for 2 more days, so hopefully by Halloween the weather will be good. This is the first Halloween that my family is going to be living in a neighborhood. Our old house, we just moved into this one. We just moved into this house. We just moved in to this house in April. So our other house was not in a neighborhood. It was on main road. And that made things like Halloween like things of Halloween. Like we couldn't, we didn't live like in a neighborhood. We lived on a main road, so there was nowhere to go trick-or-treating like without driving somewhere. So every year we would basically every year we would drive to a neighborhood nearby and park the car and then walk around and trick-or-treat there. So I thought I heard like something happening, but I'm pretty sure it's just thundering. So I'm trying to keep an eye on my dog because if anybody has puppies out there, you know, most of them don't really like thunderstorms. Mine definitely does not. This is a little thing that straps onto wherever you want it to strap to. And this button, this green button. Do you see the green button? Do you see it? Do you see the green button? Can you push it? Can you push the green button for me? Can you hear it? Can you hear that noise? Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Can you hear the noise? Can you hear that noise? Can you hear that noise? Can you hear it? I don't know. Can you hear that noise? It vibrates. It vibrates. It vibrates. It vibrates. Ready? I thought maybe it might make the desk that it's sitting on make a noise, but it really didn't. But yeah, it vibrates. So we actually have a couple of these. It's on right now. It's still vibrating in my hand. Now you can hear it. But basically it vibrates to whatever you put it on. We put it underneath our baby's mattress because, well, not really underneath her mattress, but like on the side so that it's touching the mattress. But basically so that way her crib over there vibrates while she sleeps. She loves it. She's not in that crib right now, just so you know. Not that it matters. But we put it in there because she likes to vibrate. So this one I have out because we actually have more than one. And even though it still works, it still works. And I know that you could probably hear that vibrate working. It definitely just gets like not as strong over time. And even though it's vibrating right here in my hand, when it's on that big crib over there, once the batteries start to go, like you can't even feel it anymore. You can't even feel that. And then like, even though they're not dead, you'll replace the batteries and it'll be back to grade A powerful. We were going through batteries like crazy with this thing because she needed it to calm down. So, we actually bought rechargeable ones. And so that's why I don't feel so bad about pulling them out like as soon as I feel like the vibrate is becoming weaker, because I can just go plop these batteries into the rechargeable thing downstairs. It's also why we have more than one, because they're just good for everywhere. So there's one we have in a crib, there's one that we carry with us like in a diaper bag, because sometimes if she's in her car seat and like not, and we're like going somewhere where she's gonna be in it for a while, sometimes you can just strap that thing on the side, and it'll vibrate her little car seat a little bit, help her calm down, chill for a little bit. So that's what this is. I really got off on a tangent about this vibrating machine, and I'm not gonna lie, I do not remember what I was talking about before that. Does anyone remember? Could you tell me? Could you tell me? Could you tell me that secret? Could you tell me that secret? Could you tell me? Could you tell me what the secret is? Could you tell me? Oh yeah, this Band-Aid. I have a Band-Aid on my thumb because I cut my finger when I was making dinner tonight. So that's fun. That's fun. It's only a little baby one. Only a little baby cut, not that bad. I am a wimp when it comes to blood. Wimp. I'm a wimp when it comes to blood. I don't like it. And so I've passed out before just from seeing blood, not even being hurt, just from seeing someone else's blood. So I was making dinner. My husband was not home at the time. He was running to the store. I cut my finger and I saw a little bit of blood and I was like, you can't pass out right now, Julie. You got a baby in the other room and your husband's not home. I was like, you cannot pass out. So I grabbed a paper towel and I just put it right on there and I held it. And I was like, I'm not gonna look at it. I'm not gonna look at it because if I look, I might pass out. Anyway, I ran upstairs. Well, I didn't run, but I went upstairs and I got a band-aid, got a band-aid, and I like barely even looked at the cut. I just like picked the thing up and I opened up the band-aid and plopped it on there. And I went back downstairs and it was throbbing. It was throbbing. It was going boom, 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 boom. And then my husband came home, so I took the band-aid off and I looked at it and I rinsed it off, and honest to God, it is so small. It's so small. The cut is like the teeniest little thing. You can see by the sides of this band-aid, like the cut is literally right here and it's so tiny, but it kind of does hurt when I touch it. So does anyone remember that little SpongeBob quote when he's like, I'll have you know, I stubbed my toe and I only cried for 20 minutes. Anyway, I feel like that's me. Like making a huge deal about this cut on my finger. Like I texted, I've been texting my husband and I was like, I just cut my finger. I'm not gonna look at it. I'm putting a band-aid on it. And he was literally like, do you need me to come home? Like I literally said, all I did was cut my finger, and he texted me back and was like, do I need to come home? Because he knows. He's been there the last time I passed out from blood. It was at the dentist's office. That was a whole thing. So he was like, do I need to come home? And I was like, no, I got the band-aid on there. I'm okay. I was like, I haven't looked at it. I will look at it when you get home. So when he got home, we looked at it and it was fine. So that's kind of funny to me. But yeah, I don't remember if I got done even talking about Halloween. But anyway, even if you don't celebrate Halloween, I hope that you're able to get outside. I hope you're able to enjoy the fall weather. If you do celebrate Halloween, I hope that you have a wonderful time trick-or-treating. I hope if you're going to any Halloween parties that you are responsible. Be responsible. I was a teenager and in my early 20s once. I remember Halloween parties. Be careful. If you are driving on Halloween or during Halloween weekend, especially Saturday night, because there will be lots of Halloween parties. If you are driving, please be safe. Please be safe. Please be safe. Please be safe. Do not ever Halloween or not, whether you are by yourself, with your friends, anything, do not ever drink and drive. Never. I don't know why this turned into a PSA. But it did. Also, don't know why this is here. But here's some Gorilla Glue that we're gonna tap on. But yeah, don't ever drink and drive, and I hope everyone drinks lots of water and has lots of loving family fun time, whether that's with your biological family or just your friends. I hope that this weekend is awesome. Sending lots of positive vibes your way. Barcode, and it's Gorilla Glue, wood glue. Actually, I do know why this is up here. Not that you care, but I'm gonna tell you. So, my daughter, not the infant in the crib, but my 7-year-old daughter does karate, and she is actually really good at karate. I know that all parents think that their kids like are amazing and everything like that, and I get it, but she really is amazing at karate. Can I help you just help you glue? Just glue that. I'm just gonna help you glue it, okay? I'm just gonna help you really quick. I'm just gonna help you glue it. And she has a, I don't know what the right word is, like a karate belt display thing on her wall. So basically every time she gets a new karate belt, she can hang the old one up on her little display, and it kind of like straps in, shows all her stripes. It's got her name at the top. It's really cool. But one of the, it's like made out of wood, and one of the wood like like little wood boards that go across to hold the belts, it came off. It like came loose. It was just like stapled in there. Cause like it's a thin wood. And so I was like thinking about screwing it, but I'm like, I don't know, like anything that I screw in, it's such a thin wood that I was like, any screw that I have on hand, like in my garage, it's gonna be too big. It's gonna go all the way through. And I was like, I have a staple gun, which is like what it was held together with, which is like staples. But I was like, these staples are bigger, and it's gonna either A, go all the way through, B, crack this wood, or C, both. So we just decided, let's try wood glue first. Just glue it back together, see if it works. If it does, great. If it doesn't, then no harm, no foul. It was just glue. We'll like scrape it off and try the next thing. So anyway, we tried to glue it. And it worked. I guess that wasn't a super fun story, but that's what happened. 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 That is what happened. That's what happened. Yeah. That's why there's wood glue here. That's why there's wood glue here. Yeah. So anyway, I guess I just want to thank all the people. I mean, it's only a handful. Obviously, I am not a big YouTuber or anything like that, but I just want to say thanks for the people that subscribed to me while I've been MIA for a little bit. I hope that you found my other videos and enjoyed them. Clearly, I guess you did if you subscribed, but I just want to say thanks for doing that, because clearly I haven't posted in a while and you still subscribed. So that's really cool. Feel free, if you feel so compelled to ever comment anything, please do so. I would love to just like say hi and chat. But yeah, I've just been pretty MIA, I guess. I went back to work full time after maternity leave. Like I said, my baby's almost 3 months old, so I had to go back to work. And so I work from home still. My job is still like we switched to working from home for COVID, and it's still like that, at least for my position. So just dropped the wood glue on the ground. Okay, next thing, I have some tweezers. I have no tweezers. Can I pluck that? Can I pluck it? Pluck. So, anyway, my position, my boss was saying I don't have to go back until at least January. I mean, I'm still working 40 hours a week, but it's just from home, so it's nice. I still got to wear this to work today because no one could see me. So yeah, and I don't have to leave my baby. I'm very, very fortunate. Very, very fortunate. But yeah, I guess just it feels good to make a video every now and then. Like I said, I'm working full time, have a baby, so I don't know how often I'll be posting. When I was pregnant, I was posting a ton. If you go back and like look at those videos, there was like one like every single day I was posting, because I didn't have a little baby to tend to all the time, like for all hours of the day. And now I do. So she's finally starting to sleep better at night. Oh my god, I don't want to jinx it. So let me knock on some wood. But She slept. I'm not joking you. I'm not joking you. She fell asleep at 10 p.m. last night. 10 p.m. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 p.m. 10 p.m. And when I tell you that I had to wake her up, she didn't wake me up. I had to wake her up at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. 7 a.m. Can you believe this girl slept for 9 hours? This girl slept all the way for 9 hours. So that was technically last night. But then, so she went to the doctor's and got some shots, and it was really hard. Mostly for me, for her too. She did not enjoy it, but she calmed down really quick. But it was just hard for me to see my baby scream like that. Anyway, so she got some shots, and that night, she was like the first night she slept really good. She, again, fell asleep like around like 9:30 or so, and woke up on her own at like 5:30 in the morning. So it was like 9:30 to like 5:30. And I was like, oh my God, like she slept for so long, so long. I was like, it's probably because of her getting those vaccines. Like she was probably just tired. Like, you know, that was a stressful day for her, for being with a little baby. So I was like, she's probably just tired. That was nice, but I'm not gonna count on it. I don't think that's gonna keep happening. So anyway, that was 2 nights ago. And then last night, like I said, she went to bed at 10, and literally I woke her up at 7 in the morning. And I only woke her up because I didn't want to like mess up her sleep schedule, like for the day. Like I didn't want to push like back when she eats like super late. Because normally she eats at like 6 or 7, and so I was like, I don't want to let her keep sleeping, and now our like sleep schedule is shifted by too many hours. So yeah, so I had to wake her up at 7, and that was like insane. Right now, I said she was napping. It's like 7:30, I think. Maybe it's like 8 o'clock. I don't know. I need to look at my phone, but it's either 7:30 or 8, and whenever she wakes up, which will be probably in like, I don't know, 20 to 30 minutes or so, she'll eat again, and then hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers, that she sleeps just as good. I hope she sleeps just as good. So anyway, I hope this didn't jinx it, and I hope everybody's Halloween weekend is amazing. I hope everyone's day is wonderful. I hope you enjoyed this video, and that it either just helped relax you or helped give you some tingles too. Maybe you're sleeping by now. I don't know, but I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.